Pop everybody, welcome back to a brand new SCP video, SCP-1678, unLondon, weird. This is by the Rubber, you can go check out his channel, yeah, just the Rubber, but I do not know how to put links in a description, so you guys need to tell me, I'm sorry, but you'll have to, type in stuff.
Pity the wretch. Allow them to pay the price of their betrayal for all eternity. Remember, citizen, on the day unLondon rises, I shall reward the loyal, but traitors shall be forever damned. Hello, everybody. I'm the Rubber. Today, we bring you SCP Foundation Euclid Class Object SCP-1678. SCP-1678, also known as unLondon, is a full-scale mirror image reconstruction of London, located exactly 1 kilometer underneath the original city of London.
What the heck?
The city has been constructed in a Victorian style of architecture.
London? That's weird.
Currently, only the Hyde Park district of 1678 has been explored. But all buildings, at least within the explored district, correlate exactly to their surface counterparts in terms of location, as well as the exterior size and shape.
So it's just like
1678.
It's just like the regular London, but underground. Which is pretty weird, but okay, whatever. I don't know how people would even dig that much just to build
is believed to have been
London like that.
Constructed instantaneously by unknown means, with the 1678 Houses of Parliament serving as the epicenter for the construction process. The evidence supporting this assumption is that the farther away from the Houses of Parliament, the higher frequency of flaws found in the construction of 1678, such as houses built entirely out of copper pipes or other unconventional materials, gas lights being little more than a metal rod topped with a floating orb of light, buildings containing no floors, no windows or doors.
That's weird.
1678 is believed to have been constructed with the intent to harbor the survivors of an XK-class end-of-the-world event.
What?
This is evidenced by an audio recording that will activate and play upon any person entering the city. Here's a short audio recording that supports this hypothesis. My fellow citizen, if you're hearing this tape, then the world as we knew it has finished. The sky has broken. The ground heaves with the tramp of terrible feet. And all the horror and madness from the dark corners of the world has broken free to exact its vengeance on the world of man.
What the heck?
Yes, this is the end.
Hey, there's a rubber back
but there is a new hope. Welcome to unLondon, a city of the survivors, a city of the free. Together, fellow citizen, we will wait and prepare for the new beginning, the grand new world that is soon to come.
Okay.
Let the world above burn.
Oh, okay, that's kind of messed up.
Most explored buildings within 1678 appear to have been outfitted for the purpose of extremely dense inhabitation with closely grouped steel bunk beds. Aside from Foundation occupants in cases of SCP-1678-A, B, and C, SCP-1678 is believed to be uninhibited due to a high preponderance of mold, damp, and poor construction within these buildings. Some buildings are outfitted for other purposes, most notably the SCP-1678 version of the Natural History Museum, which is featuring an exhibit titled The Fall of Man, and contains representations of several known SCP entities, and images and artwork depicting apocalyptic settings.
What the heck?
SCP-1678-A entities are bobbies. Bobby is known to be a Victorian-era British slang term for policeman. They are also the key threat posed by 1678. These entities are constructed out of human corpses, crudely dismembered at the head, wrists, knees, and elbows, and reassembled using simple industrial hinges and screws. Their heads are always wrapped in bandages. They are dressed in a uniform similar to Victorian-era police, and are extremely hostile towards Foundation personnel, attacking them on-site with improvised weapons.
Dang.
Attacks are always preceded by 1678-A emitting a noise similar to that of a policeman's whistle, and all loudspeakers within 100 meters emitting the audio recording, "Police, halt, criminal." 1678-A are extremely resistant to damage, with only high-caliber rounds and explosive weapons proving sufficient to destroy them. They are believed to originate from a building named Bryson's Home for the Poor, as evidenced by an inmate-style jumpsuit worn under the uniform. SCP-1678-B, also known as Eyes in the Sky, are biomechanical constructs which resemble that of a small avian life form.
It's evolving.
They are composed of a central mass of a red organic matter, stitched together by a copper exoskeleton that resembles a spine and wing bones.
Ew.
The head has been demonstrated to be a small video camera, and remnants of feathers and plastic on their exterior suggest they were once intended to resemble a pigeon. Cases of 1678-B are known to possess no offensive or destructive capabilities, yet their ability to track task force movements should not be underestimated, as it is currently unknown if they are capable of communicating with or summoning cases of SCP-1678-A.
Dang.
Cases of 1678-B are relatively simple to contain or destroy, yet their large numbers make it difficult to prevent their surveillance of the SCP Foundation. Occasional posters throughout the Foundation explored area allude to their existence. These posters display an image of a small pigeon observing criminal activity beneath the title, unLondon's Eyes in the Sky, alongside a small message to the effect that anyone destroying or vandalizing an eye in the sky faces up to 6 weeks in prison.
Dang, that's a lot. Well, actually, no. Or,
Cases of SCP-1678-C, also known as the Wretch, resemble a humanoid figure dressed in rags. They appear to be of old age and are usually female. They have always been encountered outside the Foundation-held area. There have been very few direct encounters with the 1678-C entities, and it is currently unknown how many of them exist, or to what level of threat they pose to Foundation security or safety.
That's for sure.
Encounters typically feature cases of 1678-C sitting on a street corner with a begging dish, whereupon they will attempt to attract the pity or mercy of any Foundation personnel within their proximity, with pleading or begging for food or money. Giving food to 1678-C will cause them to begin weeping, before dematerializing with a burst of dense black smoke. Foundation personnel are currently under instruction to not interact with them. They are briefly alluded to in an SCP-1678 audio recording. Do not pity the wretch. Allow them to pay the price of their betrayal for all eternity. Remember, citizen, on the day unLondon rises, I shall reward the loyal, but traitors shall be forever damned. And lastly, SCP-1678-D, the only food supply found in SCP-1678. Due to the difficulty of creating food within 1678, 1678-D would serve as the primary food source in the event of large-scale habitation.
What?
1678-D is freely and easily available from steel vending machines, installed in virtually every building or structure outfitted for the purpose of habitation. The vending machines are upright steel pumps similar in size and shape to that of a modern petrol pump, containing a slot for the receiving of coins and a flexible rubber hose, ending in a trigger-operated nozzle that will deploy half a liter of 1678-D upon the appropriate payment. All vending machines display the title, Dr. Goody's Wonder Food, alongside an image of a smiling child enjoying a bowl of 1678-D, and text bubbles advising that 1678-D costs just a farthing a bowl, that it contains all the nutrients you need, and completely restores health and vitality.
What?
It is proven to be extremely attractive to cases of 1678-B and C. SCP-1678-D is a synthetic starch gel, heavily enriched with various minerals, vitamins, fats, and bulking agents. In addition to this, it contains several unknown molecular structures and various engineered DNA helixes carried within synthetic cellular structures. It has the same consistency and taste as porridge. As advertised, it contains all the nutrients necessary for short-term survival.
Wait, what?
However, Foundation researchers have advised that over a period of more than 6 weeks, users of 1678-D will become dangerously underweight due to low levels of fat and protein within 1678-D. and are at strong likelihood of
God.
contracting illnesses such as scurvy if survival is attempted by consuming 1678-D alone.
Okay, then. That's weird.
SCP-1678-D appears to be purposely engineered to manipulate the psyche of regular consumers. Through a mixture of unknown molecular compounds, regular consumers are more obedient to authority, are less likely to commit acts of violence, are less likely to engage in sexual intercourse, have a reduced capacity for fear or panic, and can always maintain high morale. In addition, it also has engineered side effects such as depressive symptoms and headaches if a subject suddenly stops consuming 1678-D. Foundation personnel are forbidden to consume SCP-1678-D, even in small amounts. Not all vending machines produce 1678-D to the same quality, with some machines deploying corrupted forms that have induced severe mental or physical abnormalities or death within the consumer.
Oh my God.
It is currently unclear what entity, being, or intelligence is responsible for the creation and maintenance of SCP-1678. It is unclear as to what event or disaster 1678 is being prepared for. For now, 1678 remains only partially contained. A long-term research base is currently under construction, and Mobile Task Force commanders are preparing an assault on the SCP-1678 Natural History Museum, with the intent of capturing a forward command post to direct defense efforts. Current short-term aims involve the capture of and extension of the defensible perimeter to the 1678 Natural History Museum, and to research and to ascertain the origins, construction, and weaknesses of the 1678-A entities.
What the heck?
Long-term aims involve efforts to halt, hinder, or control the production of the 1678-A entities, and to assault the SCP-1678 Houses of Parliament, where the being, entity, or intelligence responsible for the creation of SCP-1678 is believed to reside, and to capture and contain the aforementioned being. Remember to check out my new animation channel, The Rub.
Alright. Yeah, you can go check out his other channel too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Like, if you're on my channel right now, just watching this video, go down here, click that subscribe button, press that bell, and put it for all videos. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Peace.